So Joe Dumars just made his first move as the president of basketball operations for the New Orleans Pelicans. A trade! Yes, a trade. So we're going to break this down right now. What the hell is Joe cooking up? But you already know you got to cue my music!
This is the Pelican Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelican Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, General Joe Dumars has officially made his first move. The first domino has fallen, and we're gonna talk about the scenarios of what this could mean, or what is Joe cooking in the kitchen. We don't know, but I tell you what, we can smell it coming through the door. But we just don't know what he's up to just yet. So let's break down the trade that just happened like 10 minutes ago. So as you can see from the screenshot, old Shams back again. NBA draft deal. The Indiana Pacers, which is kind of crazy because they're literally playing in the NBA finals right now. So hey, grind don't stop. Like, you're always trying to improve your team, even if you're down 3-2 in the NBA finals. So the Indiana Pacers are trading the number 23 pick in the draft this year and the rights to Mohave King to the New Orleans Pelicans for the Pacers' own 2026 first-round pick back, which the Pelicans had previously acquired, sources tell ESPN. So that's the pick from the Brandon Ingram trade where it was top 4 protected. So regardless of the fact the Pacers were not going to be bad next year, it's going to be a pretty late first-round pick. But regardless of the fact, I guess they wanted a pick back, and now the Pelicans are looking at having 2 picks now in the NBA draft this year. So there's number 7 pick and the 23rd pick. And Mohave King, I have no clue who Mohave King. That boy name sound like a drink, Mojito. I thought I was about to say his name is Mojito King. So I ain't gonna call him Mohave. This is Mojito. We just picked up Mojito King. So shout out Mojitos, and we're gonna get some Mojitos when we get off work. When you're off the clock. You can drink a mojito right now, but wait until you're off the clock. So what does this mean? What is General Joe cooking? Now, we can perceive this as Joe's just trying to get younger, but could this mean that the Pelicans are trying to build up a trade package to get the number 2 pick? It was rumored that the Pelicans been trying to, get with the Spurs to get that number 2 pick because they want Dylan Harper bad, and I want Dylan Harper bad. I mean, if you've been here from the jump of this channel, I've been hollering and screaming that we needed Dylan Harper. We need a point guard. DeJounte's out for the foreseeable future. You need a point guard. Okay, there is no more run CJ at point guard. Forget point Zion. You have not had a real point guard since Lonzo Ball. Well, I guess you can't say DeJounte. DeJounte's a real point guard. It's just unfortunate what happened to DeJounte, but I guess you could say DeJounte and Lonzo. Those are the last real point guards you actually had on this roster. You've been trying to masquerade Eric Bledsoe and put Lonzo as a spot-up shooter, get the ball to Zion. No. Let's find a way to create better and easier shots for Zion by having a point guard set him up and run an offense that features him, that was able to put him in position to get the ball. So could this mean that the Pelicans are building up a trade package? Now you have 2 picks in the first round this year. You have number 7, you got number 23. Could they take up somebody at 23? I'm big on Walter Clayton from Florida. I'm big on Walter Clayton Jr. And honestly, if you ask me, he's a top 10 player in this draft. But just because he's over 21, nobody, you know how the NBA gets, man. If you can buy a beer, your stock is falling. If you're going into the NBA draft and you can buy a beer, or you're close to being 21, 22, all this, and it's relatively young. Like, that's younger than me, so it's super young. But NBA terms, like, they just want nothing to do with you. Like, if you go look at the top 10 picks that projected to be top 10 picks this year, I don't think there's anybody over 20. Like, I really think they're all 18, 19 years old. So does this mean that, you want to get Walter Clayton Jr. late in the first round? I would love that. I would love whatever pick they get at 7 with Walter Clayton Jr. But if they're going to package this up, if the Pelicans are going to package this up and make a move to try and get Dylan Harper with the number 2 pick, it's a risky move. But hey, sometimes you got to take risk. Okay, you can't not just be so passive and just so conservative all the time. Sooner or later, you got to go dip your toe in the water and at least go try and see what's out there. Right? You got to go see what's out there. So there's 2 phones, Joe, G.I. Joe, whatever he's over there cooking up, he's trying to cook something up. Now, I really do think this. I think these boys are trying to build a trade package. I think they're trying to go get this pick. If you ask me right now, like I said, this just happened. This is my immediate reaction. This is not like I had time to do some research and do this and that. I will say that. So this is just my thoughts fresh. Like this just happened 10 minutes ago. So in my mind, this man is trying to build a trade package. What else might come out? I don't know. Y'all get down in the comments. Y'all let me know, what do you guys think General Joe is trying to cook up? Do you guys think that he just wants to have another pick in the first round? Or do you feel like they're trying to package something up and make some type of moves? It's exciting though. It's exciting though, because in the end of the day, all you really did was just give Indiana their pick back next year. You really didn't. It was boo-boo anyway. It was going to be you see how it was the number 23 pick this year? It was going to be the number 24, 25 pick next year anyway. So you gave them their pick back. Here, have it. Get your first round pick this year. So, hey man, shout out to Joe. I like this move. It just now, all right, I like this move. So what's the next move, right? You're like, okay, we like this move, so what's next? What's the next step? What's the next process? What does this next step entail? Because it's just like one domino that's falling. Now we're going to start seeing the domino effect of what this means and what this will entail for this team in the future. And honestly, where Joe Dumars' mind is at. But if you ask me right now, if you ask Jordan Kitchens right now at 1:12 on June 17th, I think Joe Dumars is trying to get some type of trade package, build some type of trade package. You might have enough right now, and they're trying to move up in the draft. That's if you ask me. That's where my mind is at. Sucks that you're doing business with the Spurs, a team you're going to be playing, a team you're going to have to deal with for the foreseeable future, right? But if this means that you do get your point guard of the future, hey, have at it. So y'all get down in the comments. Y'all let me know where y'all mind is at. I just had to come out and let you guys know what the hell is going on. What the hell is General Joe cooking? Is he in the kitchen cooking, or is he burning it down? Is he cooking or is he burning it down? Only time will tell, but I do like this move. So y'all get down in the comments. Where y'all minds at? How do y'all feeling? I've been your host of the Most Jordan Kitchen. It's a little short, but we had to come and drop some news for you guys, okay? We just had to come and drop some news. So yeah, y'all brainstorm in the comments about what do you guys think this means, or what is the next move, or what do you want Joe to do, or do you want him to stay put? We got 2 picks. Make a selection and you better hit. So y'all let me know, man. I've been your host of the Most Jordan Kitchens, and I'm signing out. And but before I go, everybody get your mojito, man. Shout out Mojito King. Everybody get your mojito, Mojave, whatever your name is. Your name is Mojito now. Welcome to New Orleans. And I'm signing out, man. Peace.